Just a last quick one. I heard on one of the radio shows you did, that someone walked up with a letter from Obama to your house here. What was the feeling that went through you then?
Oh, it was confusing because I didn't know that it was. I didn't know it was a letter from Obama. It was just somebody came to the gate, and the thing that was different, which I didn't initially pick up, was asked me my name. So it was clearly a personal delivery. Because usually they ask you, is the address, is this the correct? He said, are you Jonathan Shapiro? And I said, yes, which is usually when the sheriff comes. That's happened to me a number of times. Not usually a delivery. So I was a little caught. I said, yes. And he said, yeah, well, this is for you. And I actually ripped the envelope open. And then inside the envelope was a smaller one, a very beautiful, lighter colored envelope with a little thing on the front that said, on the top left, that said the White House. And then my name. And then I thought, oh, maybe I shouldn't have ripped up the other one. And I realized that I actually only ripped, I hadn't ripped the front address thing, which also had the White House on it, big manila thing. And it had Jonathan Shapiro, Zapiro. Opened that little beautiful envelope, and there was a lovely handwritten card from Barack Obama, which said, Dear Jonathan, thank you for the wonderful cartoon. And the Nelson Mandela's funeral is what did he say? Clearly, one of the most memorable moments of my presidency, Barack Obama. And I had sent, on the off chance that this could get to him, I'd sent a cartoon, an archival printer, a really nice frameable print of a cartoon of him, of Obama speaking at Nelson Mandela's funeral, and Zuma's on the other side getting kind of rained on. Obama's got the big oratory, and he's got Mandela in the speech, and all the kind of the words integrity, principle, courage, democracy, all that stuff. Zuma's just been rained. Zuma was booed at the funeral.
Yeah. Were you there at the?
I wasn't. It was in Johannesburg. I was in Cape Town, and I wasn't invited. Luckily, I was invited to a number of fantastic events by Nelson Mandela during his lifetime. I didn't necessarily have to be invited to that, but I wasn't there. But it was a big moment, and I did that drawing. I sent the cartoon with somebody who was going to have dinner at the White House, and it was given to him, and he was very appreciative. And he apparently doesn't do email; he does handwritten thing and stuff. So that was it was great.
That's great. And the last question, in your view, the greatest politician of our time.
Well, I mean, if you're going to ask one, I'm definitely going to say Nelson Mandela. That's I suppose a no-brainer for me. He represents so much about the struggle and the formation of democracy, and so much wisdom, and so much about reconciliation, and about the concern for the rule of law, and there are many things. So if you ask one, that would be Nelson Mandela. There are many others who I could also name who I think have been important, and some people like Archbishop Tutu have never been a politician in office, but are profoundly political, and in a way that also leaves them slightly less tainted by some of the mistakes that can happen, or the burdens of office. So even Madiba had made his odd mistake here and there, and was also dragged down in some instances by people who corrupt around him, and he maybe looked after them too well, didn't fire them quickly enough, etc. Or that's what happens when you're in office. Archbishop Tutu was, as I said, enormously political, but a man of enormous humanity, and somebody that I've huge regard for as well. And then there could be many others.
Okay, excellent. Well, thanks for your time and for giving me the opportunity. It was really interesting to talk to you.